Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. And our final story of the day, we have Gabi and Kaity swapping statements. They both share an Instagram statement. I'm going to read it for you guys. Of course, this coming off the craziest week of their lives, I'm assuming, where Gabi gets to watch back on TV this past Monday night her heartbreak, and Kaity continues her journey with Zach. Follow me on Instagram at DNeals, patreon.com/Dave Neal if you want to put a little bread in the tip jar. Maybe you got a big bonus on this Friday afternoon and you want to spread the wealth. I'm there for you. Bachelor Rush Hour. The afternoon podcast is up. It's a good one if you want to vibe with us on your rush hour ride home. So before I get into the Kaity story, I've got a few other bit stories. This was from a month ago. This was Becca announcing Bachelor Live residency.
Very exciting news and like an announcement that's coming because Bachelor Live is back.
It is back, and I can finally share details. I know
tell us, please.
I know I kind of hinted last week a little bit, but we officially announced it this past week when we were all in Arizona. It's coming back. It's going to look a little bit different this year.
And then a breaking news story from yesterday: Bachelor Live has canceled all 6 Arizona shows in April. And there it is, folks. You put your money where your mouth is, and nobody bought tickets. And that's what happens. That's what happens when you don't buy tickets. Their interactive show, Ticketmaster says, sold between 7 and 12% of their tickets. So those people will get a full refund. Real bad. I mean, real embarrassing. No, I don't blame Becca or anyone else here. She probably didn't have the show probably didn't provide her resources to put on a better show. But that's what happens when corporations like Bachelor think they can just ride on their success. Obviously, the audience was like, no, thank you. And in other news, congrats to fellow recapper Jess Ambrose on her wedding anniversary.
Guess what today is? It's our 11th year wedding anniversary. Wow. Oh my gosh. Actually, the other day on the podcast, I said that we've been together for like 16-ish years, and my mom actually called me and was like, that math is wrong. It's been more like 18.
So congrats to this lovely young couple. Can you believe they've been together for so long? And how about that photo for everyone, for the Chatty Broads fans out there? Of course, now they've got the hit podcast, Your Mom and Dad Pod. Looking really good. Looking young. Nice, clean shaven there. He looks like he's a, drummer in a Christian pop band or something. You know what I mean? Like, kind of cool, but like not too cool to take away like the pastor's message. You know what I mean? Either way. And Jess looks, just like she looks like a princess there. So congratulations to them. And in other alumni news from Bachelor, we're going to get to Kaity and Gabi in a second. Here's Victoria Jameson from this season and a little bit of her day in the life attending the After the Final Rose.
My
or the Women Tell All,
boyfriend just got engaged to one of my friends, so come with me to chop all my hair off. As if getting a quarantine divorce wasn't bad enough, I decided it was a good idea to go on reality TV. It did give me a lot of confidence to put myself out there again. Today, not only are we chopping, but we are also coloring. After going through the trauma of a divorce, it took me a long time to start feeling like myself again. Changing my hair back to something that I actually love is...
This is where I'm jealous of women, right? Because men, like, we don't embrace our physical, like our masculinity enough in the sense that we're kind of shamed if we put makeup on. They look like she looks like she's having a blast. I like the most exciting part of my month or at my quarter is when I go to the store and get a new scent for my bath and body wash. That's it. That's the most exciting part. And it's like, wouldn't I love it if there was like some maybe I need to be going to the barbershop more often. I guess that's the point.
It's like the final step in opening up a new chapter in my life. I lost so much confidence in who I was as a person and my appearance during my marriage. There's something about that post-breakup hair chop that changes the game.
By the way, do you guys have this where like you don't know if the hair color is going to come out right? I would be so nervous at this point where you're like, is this going to look as good as the photo?
And I'm referring to my marriage, not to my 5-second relationship with The Bachelor. The color didn't lift. It only lifted my roots. You can see it's like really red at the roots. It looked so bad. Oh my gosh. What was supposed to be a 2-hour hair appointment ended up taking all day. Went back in, did a full head of highlights, and she toned the highlights to a copper. We also took off a ton of length and added some little curtain bangs, which I was not sold on, but she convinced me. Anyway, here's my parents' reaction.
Do you like it?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks nice.
How much did it cost? I want to know the bill. My guess is $800.
It's lady. She hired me.
My biggest flex is that Jesse Palmer told me he liked my hair, so I think
It looks great.
Like and follow to see more of my day-to-day life, DIY projects, and all the
She didn't
chaos
tell us
that
how much it
comes with
costs?
being me. My ex
I thought it said in the thumbnail she had the price there. Oh, it doesn't say. No. Oh, I thought that was a receipt. Okay, that looked like a CVS receipt. All right. She didn't tell us how much it costs. All right. I'm sure it was a lot of money. Hair is expensive. All right. Anyway, let's get to this story here. Kaity Bigger released her first Instagram post. Here's what she had to say. Holy cannoli, not in a million years would I ever think this was how I was going to find my person. I'm so blessed I get to call you my fiance and my best friend. You're such an incredible man who is so compassionate, intelligent, and selfless that's barely scratching the surface of the kind of man you are. You're so good at keeping secrets. Now take that part out. You have redefined what love is to me, as corny as that sounds, and I feel so fortunate I have you as a partner through this crazy life. Thank you for being everything that you are and handling my heart with such care. I love you so very much. And Zach responds, babe, I love you more than you ever know. Can't wait to do life with you. It's like, all right, get a room. So there's Katie's first statement, and of course it's got all the beautiful photos of the moment in Thailand where she said yes. By the way, and again, I don't expect a comment from Gabi here, but no comment from Gabi. On Gabi's post, she said just an hour ago, on to the next era of my healing journey. This wild once-in-a-lifetime opportunity has taught me so much. I've learned about parts of me that are not healed, made friends who have changed my life for the better, learned to hug my family and friends a little tighter, appreciated this precious nature of time, and realized that every heartbreak pushes you to change for the better. I hope my journey and experience have shown others to always be their most authentic selves, that it's okay to not be okay, to get help when needed, to trust their gut, and that it's okay to feel pain and insecurity. Just don't let those feelings define you. I cannot thank everyone enough for the support and love I've received during a time when I really needed it. Up next, the skincare routine that I've been promising. And my response was, skincare routine, you're in your 20s. You know what I mean? Give me the skincare routine of, like, I don't know, Dame Judi Dench. You know what I mean? Like, don't give me your skincare routine is not aging as much as some people yet. All right, but then we have Katie's response, which was, such a beautiful woman inside and out. I love you so much, my bubble bath bestie. I don't know if we have a response from Kaity here. And again, I'm not saying that a fight will be breaking out between the two of them, but clearly people have their choice words, calling some people witches and this and that. There's obviously a ton of hate that goes on when people whittle down these circumstances to saying, like, well, you're either Team Gabi or Team Kaity. Clearly, Gabi has been supportive of Kaity to the point where Gabi even said you know what? Should I share it for you guys? I'll share what Gabi said. Let's go to Zachary Reality here, which it's a Friday afternoon, so we're not completely prepared here. But Zachary Reality posted the reel of what Gabi said on Clickbait about why she stayed on the show, so that Kaity would know she was the one and not the pity choice if Gabi had left. So let's get to this in a second here.
Listen to this. This is the reason she stayed, even though she knew it was Kaity.
About my friendship with Kaity.
Are Zach and I matching right now? I think we're matching.
You know, I've hesitated saying this, but I think it is important to know why I did stay. And I thought about my relationship with Kaity and if I were in her shoes. And it was clear Kaity was the choice.
Always.
Kaity had been the choice.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had left, she could have felt like she was the choice by default.
Mm-hmm.
And she was truly the choice.
She was.
And I never wanted her to feel like, well, Gabi left, so he had to choose me.
So that's interesting. So, and again, this might be a way of Gabi rewriting history, but she said, I stayed because I wanted, when Kaity was going to get picked, I wanted Kaity to know she was the true winner and not the default choice. Now, that's probably part of it, but Gabi didn't know. Like, she had her doubts, she had her intuition on, like, I'm not going to be the one chosen, but she didn't know. Maybe there was a chance, like she said, she was going to go into it either leaving the day engaged or heartbroken, and clearly it's heartbroken. But for the people that have commented, like that they expect Gabi to, react in a certain way. And a lot of people are having a hard time digesting the idea that Kaity and Gabi are not friends, right? They have a hard time, accepting that several things, because a lot of the comments are like, well, Kaity it can't be friends with Gabi because Gabi hooked up with Kaity's fiance. And it's like, well, it's a little bit more complicated than that, right? Most of us haven't been on the TV show. So either way, Instagram doing what it does and, exposing the most idiotic takes. But either way, there are their statements, and that's where they stand today. If Zach responds in a podcast to Gabi, because she's basically called him out for sort of changing the sort of the tune of their fantasy suite date. If Zach responds, then we'll have to see if Kaity responds, or I'm sorry, we'll have to see if Gabi responds, and it could be the inevitable he said she said, which of course Gabi said she didn't want, but sometimes it's not your choice. And I expect Gabi to continue to share her truth. Why not? And good luck to Zach and Kaity as they, enter their first weekend as a public engaged couple. Let me know what you guys think. We'll have more content for you this weekend. I've got a video for you. I'm going to give it to the subscribers only. So make sure you're subscribed for free to the YouTube channel. Double check. Make sure you're subscribed and you'll get this weekend's content. It's going to be a good one. You're going to enjoy what I've got up my sleeve. In the meantime, have a fantastic Friday, everybody. Unless there's any wild breaking news, that'll do it for me. I'll talk to you guys later.